My brother confessed a secret that destroyed our family. I always thought I knew my brother. We grew up side by side, sharing toys, secrets, even the same room for most of our childhood. Sure, we fought sometimes like all siblings do, but at the end of the day, I always believed he had my back. He was the one person I could always count on. But one night, everything I thought I knew about him and about our family was shattered. It was late, sometime after midnight. We were both sitting in the kitchen, half asleep, eating leftovers straight from the fridge. He looked restless, like he had something burning inside him. Then, out of nowhere, he said, "There's something I need to tell you, something I've been hiding for years." At first, I laughed. I thought he was joking, but then I saw the way his hands shook and how pale he looked. My stomach dropped. "What are you talking about?" I asked. He took a deep breath, then said words I'll never forget. "I'm not who you think I am, and neither is Dad." The room went dead silent. I felt the air leave my lungs. He went on to explain that when he was 16, about 6 years ago, he'd overheard a fight between Mom and Dad. It wasn't just a fight, it was a full-blown screaming match. In the middle of it, Mom blurted out a truth she had been keeping for decades. Dad wasn't really his father. My brother had carried that secret ever since. He said he tried to bury it, tried to pretend it wasn't real, but the guilt of keeping it from me was eating him alive. He said he couldn't keep living a lie. I just sat there in shock. I didn't know what to say. My brother's voice cracked as he told me how he had confronted Mom privately years ago, and she admitted it was true. She had been with another man before meeting Dad, and my brother was the result. But the worst part? Dad never knew. For all these years, he raised my brother as his own flesh and blood, completely unaware that my brother wasn't biologically his son. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. My whole body went numb. My brother's eyes filled with tears as he whispered, "I didn't want to ruin the family. I didn't want to ruin Dad, but I can't carry this anymore. You deserve to know I felt like the floor had been ripped out from under me." This secret wasn't just about him. It changed everything I thought I knew about our family. My mom wasn't who I thought she was. My brother wasn't who I thought he was. Even my relationship with Dad suddenly felt fragile. The days after that confession were some of the darkest I've ever lived through. Every time I looked at my mom, I felt sick. I wanted to scream at her for lying, for keeping this buried for so long. Every time I looked at my brother, I felt torn between anger and pity. He had carried this weight alone, but in telling me, he passed it on, and now it was crushing me too. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. I confronted Mom. She broke down almost instantly, sobbing, admitting it was true. "It was a mistake," she cried, "but your father loves him like his own. Why would I destroy that?" I wanted to believe her, but how could I? She had lied for decades. She had let us all live in this perfect picture that wasn't real. Now I don't know what to do. Do I tell Dad the truth and risk breaking his heart? Do I stay silent and keep living this lie like Mom has done for years? My brother keeps telling me he feels lighter now that I know, but me, I feel heavier than ever. Every family gathering feels fake now. Every smile from Dad cuts deep because I know he's loving a son that technically isn't his, and he doesn't even realize it. I can barely eat at the same table without feeling the weight of the secret pressing down on me. Even laughter feels wrong, like we're all actors in a play that's about to collapse. I used to think my family was unbreakable, but now I'm sitting here, staring at the people I thought I knew best, and all I see are cracks. And the worst part is, I don't know if I can ever look at my mom the same way again.